Yo boys, how you doing? Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're gonna take a back seat here because people may know me for being that EA rant, EA hate guy, and you know what, man, I can't deny that. I wish I could. It would make my life easier if I actually did enjoy playing the game, but you know what, man, sometimes it is what it is. But in the last recent weeks, I've been seeing a certain FIFA YouTuber kind of accelerate with their annoyances with the game. It's now got to a stage which I think that he just doesn't like the game. Yo, it's me, Big Nose. Do you want the best player on the game? Well, you can't get Demoni because he's probably not in FIFA. So get Phil Bardsley. Get all the Phil Bardsley. So if you're looking for the best way to get coins, don't spend fewer points, go over to userbuy.com for the cheapest place on the market for your coins. Use code VISIT at checkout, and most importantly, enjoy the video. AA9 skills. Now, I must say, first thing off the bat here, I've been watching skills AA9 since like FIFA 12. Is he worth it series? On Ultimate Team, he did like basically a play review series. Is my players back in FIFA 13. I've been with this guy for a long time, and you know, we both are cool on Twitter. I like this guy. I like his stuff. Before anyone gets any ideas that this is me giving him shit or anything bad about him, I'm not. I just think that it's very important to see a person who is so close with EA, has worked with EA. Here's I want to say a top tier game changer. Obviously, his mind changed about this game is very important, and I feel like it's important to look at what he's saying, and it gives me hope. I'm not gonna lie, it gives me hope that if people like him are saying something about it, that maybe in some imaginary world something may happen one day. I'm not saying next week or next year, probably not, but some stage surely there'll be more people who are the big top EA game changer people, like the likes of Castro, Bateson, or any of these people that will start really putting pressure on EA. Because the fact of the matter is, I will say one thing here off the bat, even though a lot of things here that he will say I will agree with. If you are putting money into the game, you're spending FP, and with people like Skills and these kind of big people, they do put a lot of money in the game, a lot of FIFA points. I do believe that it's kind of contradictive that you can complain about the game and say that this is annoying and they're not doing this right and this right and it's the worst FIFA, but yet at the same time also put money in the game. That's the one thing I want to say. And then you will say that it's for content, and I can understand because it is his job. I don't know. I kind of feel like, because I would say, oh, let's just stop every big YouTuber putting in points, but at the end of the day, there'll still be a lot of people in the world that will still put some points. So like, I don't think, would that make a big difference? Probably not. So it's a weird balance, because I feel like to really try and stand out and almost put your foot down and to say this is not good enough, EA, at the same time then giving them money, extra money on top of buying the game in the first place, I feel like it's a bit of it's a weird grey area that I feel like, because it's his job, but yet again it's kind of also feeding the beast. So that's my one main thing that I want to say with these big guys. In the last month, he's done several, and I mean, I'm surprised because I saw him do 1 or 2, and I thought, okay, I watched them as well, and I was like, okay, this is interesting. But then he did 1, then he did 2, then he did 3 with like a rage or FIFA makes me mad. Then he did another one. He did 4. He did another rant video, and then he made another rant. He made 5 like rant videos in a month, and I'm like, wow, okay. People have asked me on my Twitter and on my YouTube about my thoughts on this, so I'm gonna spend a video going through these, and let's see what he has to say, and let's see if I agree with it, really.
I want to discuss something that's really been on my mind and really been kind of making me mad. We really got to ranting about FIFA 21 and if it's the worst FIFA ever invented. Now, I don't want to keep making these rant videos, but as I was doing the podcast, nearly 4,000 people showed up to listen. From some of the biggest content creators were there as well, and I couldn't believe how many people were agreeing with me. Some of the biggest names in the community were there, like Run the Foot Market Nick and Manny, and so many awesome people came through, and so many people agree with so many of the things I was saying because I was really vetting and it was really coming off of my chest.
My guy thinks that FIFA 21 is the worst FIFA ever created. I didn't think he'll go that deep. I mean, do you think that? I mean, I think it's really hard to really say because, I mean, 20, I played it. I got Elite 1 on FIFA 20, to be fair. And I feel like when it comes to actual gameplay, I mean, it was pretty boring, I'll be honest, but I don't think it was as boring as this year. It's a tough middle ground, it really is.
I am not going at anybody who plays this in no way, shape, or form am I saying you are the problem. Now, what I'm trying to get at is in FIFA 17, until I saw like...
But by the way, I think I can tell exactly where he's going with this because he's got Reece James as centre-back. He's probably going to mention the fullbacks and chemistry and shit. But I will say this. You are the problem. I don't care. I don't care about your feelings, lads. I don't care if you think that that's harsh for me to say. Like, with FIFA and with any game, I'll be honest, yeah, it's become, if you can't beat them, join them. That's all gaming is now. All gaming is winning, and that's the only important thing is winning, right? So all it's become now is that if you can't beat them, join them. And that makes the situation worse. I'm not going to lie here, boys. I'm not, like, you are at fault for this. If you do this, and you follow the trend like everyone else, then you'll beat someone who is playing the game normally, and he will see you with, let's say, who's a common, like Kyle Walker right back at centre-back, or Wan-Bissaka at centre-back, or whatever else. They will see you do that and think, wow, it was insane, I've got to do that. So, in a way, it's not you specifically, because it's technically EA's fault, but if you are continuing and doing if you can't beat them, join them, then it is you are responsible for it. In the same way that people use the same teams, if you go for generic, I start a game, Mendy, Varane, Gomez, Walker, Pope in goal, Kante with Mbappe and Neymar and Rashford, like that kind of team. If you do that, then you are part of the problem. I'm not going to spare your feelings here because we all know that that is the case. That's just the way it is now. Everyone just copies each other with their custom tactics because they see one guy do well and they think, I want to do that as well because winning's the only important thing. So anyway, let's continue.
The 5-back. Now the 5-back is a very valuable formation. In real life right now, Sporting in Portugal has dominated Portugal at the 5-back. I got nothing to say about the 5-back. W formation, whatever. What I have a big issue with is Bender, James, Mendy, and even Walker, because I know Walker's a center back, but realistically he's a right back. This is not okay. And what's even more not okay is that there's a player right here on 6 chem and a player right here on 7 chem, and these players will play outstanding. Now I have a problem with left back and right backs playing center back.
You know what, this is the thing, right? He said that with 5 at the back, he has no issue with it. I have an issue with 5 at the back. Since FIFA has been a thing, since I've played FIFA since FIFA 03, if you've been playing FIFA against a brother, against a friend, as soon as you see them go 5-back, you say, "Oh, you pussy." Since day one, I'm not gonna say, mate. People say, "Oh, but the way I do my 5-back is attacking." Suck your mum. Shut up, bro. No, I'm sorry. If you've been playing FIFA against your friend since the dawn of time, then as soon as you see your mate go in a 5-back, you say, "You pussy." It's a defensive formation, bro. It's the most defensive way to defend. You may say maybe the 4-2-3-1 if you got the right custom tactics. I don't care. 5-back is a defensive formation. End of that. If you go 5-back, you're a pussy. Simple. Way it is. Here's the funny thing. You know that Bender? Because it was Bender, right? It was Bender centre-back and Bender right-back. People then got the right-back Bender, because he's got more pace, of course, to then play as centre-back. He actually put the right-back version of the Bender, the right-back Bender, as centre-back and played on like 7 chem, 6 chem. Because it makes no difference. Chemistry, for some reason, just makes no difference in this game. And chemistry doesn't matter. I genuinely feel like chemistry doesn't matter.
Listen, this is what the problem is. EA Sports is trying to make an esport game. This is, in my opinion, not the worst FIFA ever. The worst FIFA, in my opinion, ever was FIFA 20. This is the worst meta we have ever seen. Why do I say that? In FIFA 20, people ran the 4-2-3-1. And in that formation, you ran center backs, left backs, defensive mids. In this game, you play a 5-back, a 4-2-3-1, and you put right backs and left backs at center back, and you put left backs and right backs at CDM. You don't even play the game with the players that actually are meant to play positions. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in a FIFA, and I don't understand why EA Sports hasn't nerfed it yet.
I mean, when you deep it like that, that is like the fullback issue. There's so many issues of fullback. I'm sure your card left, bottom left is the best left back, right back, centre back, and CDM, and potentially even CM in the game. That's how dumb that card is. The guy's got literally no defensive stats at all, but yet he's the best defensive player in the game.
The homie Anders go 560 wins without losing a FUT Champs game, with step overs, but then you nerfed it. And when you nerfed it, you nerfed skill moves and attacking because you thought it was too overpowered. But you don't want to tell me that using Joao Cancelo and James on 6 and Bender on 7 and Mendy on 8 and this guy on 7 and a 5 back with everybody on stay back while attacking. Plus you put your midfielders on comeback on defense. Now you got 3 players comeback on defense. You got all these guys on stay back while attacking, and you're attacking with 3 players, maybe a middle CM and your 2 strikers. You're only attacking with that. Everybody else is a full out defense. Stay in the back. Don't go forward. Mad pace that nobody can break it, and you just let people counterattack. And you want to be like, oh, yo, you know what? Let's nerf crossing.
I love
let's
this,
nerf
man.
heading. Let's nerf step overs. Let's nerf this thing. Let's nerf that thing. Let's make people miss with a 99 rated card that has 99 finishing, but somehow he still puts the ball wide every time he shoots. Maybe you should fix your heavy servers. But more importantly, we're not going to get into heavy servers. We're literally going to talk just about gameplay. And then the problem is when you do get the heavy servers, yeah, and now you get matched up against somebody with 99 sprint speed across the board in their back line, regardless of the chemistry being off, yeah, and everybody on comeback on defense. How does somebody break that down with heavy gameplay? So now you're defending with 5, 6, 7 players, all on stay back, all with the crazy amount of sprint speed, and then you're attacking with 3. EA Sports, this is one of the biggest problems, and this is quickly making your FIFA 21 the worst game that you guys have ever dropped. FIFA 20 was a terrible game, and the fact that we're here talking about FIFA 21 possibly taking that crown away is actually unbelievably crazy.
Go off, lad. Go off. Now, of course, the way that he's speaking, because he is a very good player. He's an elite top 100 player, right? So, like, he can speak about this much better than me because he's actually got that experience. He plays it day to day. This guy plays like 80 games of FIFA a day. Like, this guy's unbelievable. So I can take his word for this, and I can completely understand, and I can believe every single thing he's saying because he literally lives through it. I can understand that completely, and it makes fucking sense, man. Like, left forwards as strikers on 7K, but then we're playing left mids and right mids as CMs. So, like, no one's on chem. Like, chemistry just does not exist at this stage.
But I want you guys to understand one thing, man. I'm not doing this to get popular. I'm not doing this because of this. I'm not doing it because of that. I'm simply doing it because I want better for this video game. I don't want you to subscribe based off of this rant video. I'm not here to tell you how bad EA Sports sucks. I'm not here to tell you how bad I hate EA Sports.
That's my job. That's my job. I'm here to tell you. If you guys love the anti-EA Sports content, then go and smash that sub button, boys. We're here. We eat that shit up, okay? I'm joking there, but in the same sense, it makes my life easier. I'm not going out of my way to not like the game when I do actually, but I'm just pretending I hate it. It makes my life easier. I actually do enjoy the game, but I just don't.
No one cares about Weekend League because Team of the Week is dead. So nobody plays even 30 games. People still do because we love the game, the gameplay, but we don't play it for the rewards. Trust me when I say that. So what's left? The one thing you made big, SBCs. But why would you make SBCs big? And why would you let people share play rewards consistently? Think about it. You know that the rewards are gonna be bad, but you let people share play and showcase a bunch. You also let people showcase party bags, but you know the rate of getting a good party bag is terrible. Why do you let it happen? I'll tell you why you let it happen. Because when somebody drops 20 party bags, you know the hype it brings. So you know everybody watching those videos are gonna get so excited and they're gonna go do a party bag. And what's gonna...
I'm curious. Wait, quickly. Has he done a party bag video? He's done 10 times party bag packs. There's 25 icon packs and 20 times party bags and another 20 times party bags. We already know that when it comes to content, like, predominantly, yeah, people just like packs, and like some of the most biggest people in the scene are literally just share play pack opening streamers. Like, most of them, they just open other people's packs, and that's their channel, which people love packs, or people want that kind of content. It's strange because I swear EA's got it somewhere. I swear that EA's put it somewhere that, like, you're not allowed to, like, share your packs. Like, a pro player cannot. I think they said something like a pro player cannot, like, share their packs with someone. Maybe I'm wrong there, but I swear that was because I remember a pro player I used to like open packs for back in the day, and he said, yo bro, you cannot tell anyone, like, you cannot link my name in the stream, you cannot say anything. Like, maybe it's changed now, but back in the day I remember it used to be like that. But like,
using FIFA points so they can do that party bag because they're so excited that party bags are out, or they're gonna turn in everything they have on their account, which now means what? They're either gonna have to leave your game, or they're gonna have to use FIFA points to build a new team. Everything is around this, which again, just like the draft, it's controlled. You probably say, no, it's not. This right here, the chance of someone getting a good icon. People drop 20 of these a day in videos. Go around the FIFA community. There is hundreds of videos a week of people doing 20, 30 icon packs. Go look how many R9s have been pulled or Peles or Cruyffs. Go look. Come back to me and tell me in that video how many have been pulled. Yes, they do come out, but they are extremely rare. And remember, when a YouTuber drops 20 times, they could have done 50 of them, but you only seen 20 of them. So what I'm trying to explain is everything is built around this mode, SBCs, being lit. Why? Because it's packs. You get people in more. Wow, someone got a Pele. Wow, let them show share play so they can show them getting a Pele. So then the people can go open more packs. So people will go and turn their team in. So then they have to open more packs. And then that way when they turn their team in, now they can't grind a road to glory no more. So let's talk about the road to glory. How did y'all kill road to glories? Rewards have been slayed everywhere. So now if you want to do a proper road to glory, you got to sit right here. You got to grind these SBCs, league SBCs, which you remove when you want. All these SBCs, grind them over and over and over and over and over. Don't play FIFA.
My God, man.
Play a card game. Play this game where you're turning in, building a puzzle game, a chess game, a puzzle game. Do more of these, do more of these. Keep doing these. Don't worry about playing the game. A person that sits here building these has a better chance of making coins than someone who plays your 30 games throughout the weekend. How does that make any sense? How does someone playing your video game and actually playing what you work all year on building, which is gameplay, have less of a chance of making coins than someone that grinds this all day? Because it's packs, and everything will always be rotated around packs, and I'm cool with that. Make your money, make your bread, get your bag, EA Sports. But don't forget about us while you're getting your bag.
You know what? I'm gonna stop it there. Oh God, I love this. My guy just compared FIFA to a puzzle game. My guy just compared FIFA to a fucking puzzle game. It's a card simulator, which, I mean, it is. We all know it is. But the fact that if this guy who has opened how many reward pack opening videos for the last 5 years, right? Thousands at this stage. The fact that he's saying that you make more money by doing these SBCs than actually playing the game. You do not need to play a single game of FIFA. You don't need to touch a single blade of grass on that pitch. You don't need to. That could just be you just doing league SBCs over and over and over and over and over until you just get lucky. It's comparing this game just to a puzzle simulator now. It's just important to see a person which is this big in the community speak out the way that he is right now. And, I mean, this happens on a weekly basis now. I think it's a weekly basis. The fact that you go into here, you see these 81 plus player picks, which is great value. You see the 86 plus player pick as well. You get them done. An 84 rated team. An 85 rated team. And for an 84 rated player right now, it's like, how much is it? Just buying the market, one of them, it's 9,000 coins. So you get an 85 rated player for just for SBC, it's 16, 17k. Because the gameplay is so poor, for you to actually get to these kind of players to really end up completing these cards, you've got to either put money in the game or get incredibly lucky. That's really it. Or just play the game and get your rewards, which your odds are going to get nothing. But then your hope is with those players that you get, like those random like gold players, you then put them into these picks and then just recycle. All I'm going to say is that imagine this game without these picks. Without these upgrades. Imagine, man, what this game would be looking like if it was literally just, like, no upgrades. Oh, that's a scary thought, man. Well, lads, that is my response to A9 Skills' videos. That's a general consensus of pretty much all of them. Someone like him that's got the actual experience of all of this, saying what he's been saying, is huge. And look, I'm not saying him saying one thing is going to change much here, but I do know that if someone who plays the game as often as him is saying this, then it means that there's something wrong, and I'm feeling like I'm not crazy. I don't think I feel as crazy as much because he's going for this. He's going for the same pain as me, bro. So with that said, boys, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Let me know your thoughts, smash a like, and also subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out.